Several small businesses make up the central Illinois landscape, and one business has a vision like no other. Here's Alex Ruggieri with today's ciLiving's Business Insider.
Did you know that Champaign was home to a movie studio? Shatterglass Studios was recognized as Small Business of the Year in 2012. Joining me are producer Brett Hayes and director Luke Boyce with Shatterglass Studios. Congratulations, guys, on your honor from the Chamber.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Tell us, what is Shatterglass Studios all about?
Shatterglass Studios we are a full-featured production company, which means that we produce films, both narrative, commercial, promotional. Promotional videos is kind of our bread and butter, but we do a lot of narrative films. We've come out with a few features, some shorts, but we shoot, we edit, we do the whole gamut of production. That's
fantastic. And what do you do for distribution?
Distribution is based on, I mean, these days there's a lot of, different avenues for that. Internet. One film that we helped produce was Leading Ladies from 2009. That's currently available on Amazon, Netflix, iTunes.
How cool is that?
Yeah, so.
How exciting. Well, I know a recent project you were involved with was Eberfest. Any memorable moments come from that?
Oh yeah, there was quite a memorable moment. On Saturday morning, I believe it was, Tilda Swinton came out and led the entire 1,500-person audience in a dance-along to Barry White's song, You're My First, My Last, My Everything. And it was an incredible moment. And we captured it with about, I think, 7 or 8 cameras and did a quick edit and just put it online this morning. So.
Well, I kind of heard through the grapevine that it really kind of went viral, didn't it?
Yeah, we posted it at midnight last night, and as of right now, it's hit, I think, almost 20,000 hits.
That's incredible.
Yeah, on Huffington Post, TVGuide.com, Salon. It was quite neat seeing, and as we speak, more sites are probably talking about it.
That is fantastic. I just love it when you get that kind of recognition for your work, and really you're kind of putting Champaign-Urbana on the map too, so we love it when stuff like that happens. That's just great. Now, when you start a project, do you have like a film, do you have a vision or a mission that you have when you're launching a new project?
Well, when we work on a film, I mean, obviously we have a script that we're working with when we hire crews and whatnot. When we're working with clients, our main goal when working with clients is to tell their story. We've kind of created a niche where what a story does, especially with clients, is it actually makes them human. It adds a heart and a head to an institution, which typically a university or a hospital, what we can do is tell their story and make it real and let people connect to those things. Whereas with a picture or just words, it's hard for people to connect as much. So being able to tell their story and make them real and human is kind of when we go into a project, we try to figure that, how we can do that.
Yeah, I just think the power of story is so visceral and helps connect people. And you think about in the ancient days when they sat around the fireplace and the elders would tell the stories of the hunt or whatever, and it's just something in our DNA. And yet we have so few good storytellers. We got a lot of people who make films, but you have to be a good storyteller to have a great film, I think. So I think you're right on track there. Now, we did a radio interview not too long ago, and there were some things you said that I thought was really inspiring. You were talking about, we make films in the Midwest, and it's different than the way they make films, say, out in California. And tell us, what makes you different?
Well, I mean, being in the Midwest, what makes us different, it's about building relationships, at Shatterglass and when we produce films and commercials, it's about the relationships. Our crew, we have a strong relationship with them. Our clients, we build friendships and relationships with them, and it's about the trust and creating this piece of art. And so when we approach a film, we try to find out what our crew needs, the budgets that we're working within, and everybody understands where everybody's coming from and trying to make it a win-win for everybody. Recently, we moved into a new facility, so we have a sound stage with green screen and lights set up, which makes us quite unique, especially in the Midwest, south of Chicago, being able to have a full-fledged sound stage and studio. as well as we grabbed 15 seats from the Virginia Theater when they renovated, and we have a 150-inch anamorphic screen that we have a private screening room as well that we can show clients, or when we do movies, we can do screenings of it as well.
Yeah, I got the privilege of seeing that. It's wonderful. I'd love to watch a movie there. Well, what do you hope people take away from your work? We have just a very few seconds left.
We use what we call the cinematic process, which means that we try to make the quality as high as of a production value as we possibly can. So when people see it, it doesn't look like a local company. You would expect a local company. We would like it to look just like any Chicago company, California, New York. So we use, for instance, the Red camera, which is the same camera they used to shoot The Hobbit and movies, big studio movies like that. So we work very hard to try to really get that production value up, on top of the whole story thing, and trying to pull out emotions from everything we do, trying to get that human interest.
Fantastic. Real quick, Pens to Lens, what's that all about?
Yeah, 15 seconds. We did a community project with the CU Film Society that we helped start. We had 120 kids locally write scripts that we had sent a curriculum out to teachers. We were blown away. 120 scripts. Shatterglass, as well as 8 other film companies in town, have picked these scripts, some of these scripts, and there's 9 movies being made right now locally from young kids' scripts that we will have a gala event May 29th at the Art Theater. Invite all the kids, invite all the community, and have it for free, and show these kids movies that we all made in honor of the writing that they did.
That is incredible. Brett Hayes and Luke Boyce of Shatterglass Studios, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks to Alex Ruggieri for helping us.
Interesting to hear about some of these local businesses. We'll see what's still to come.
Yep. If you would like to see their work, you can go to ciLiving.tv after today's show, and we'll share them with you.